everyone. So this is going to be a PSA awareness message. You have to be the one to believe in yourself, because nobody else in this life, I guarantee it, will not believe in you. It's not that they cannot believe in you, it's just they refuse to, because typical human nature is that they want to see, they don't want to see people do good. They don't want to see people do even better than they are. And honestly, you have to be the one to greater manifest things in your life, to bend the will of the universe to your will and to your limitless creations. You have to become the greatest self of your own version of who you are and what you aspire to become. So every day of my life, personally me, I'm always having to improvise, to reinventing myself, and constantly having to learn how to adapt to my environment, to not allow the influence of others over me. And I especially do not value the opinions over me, because they know nothing of me, first and foremost. And secondly of all, is that I'm not the same person that I used to be from my past. So with that being said, I'm constantly having to change every day of my life. And that's the kind of type shit, I've been through enough heartache, heartbreak, disappointments. I've been fucked over enough for the past year, creeping up closer to a year. And I'm not about that life where I do wrong by people. I might have before in the past, but I was unintentional. And now, I try to vibe with everybody. And I do right by everyone in my life. I'm just brutally honest. Like I said in my videos all the time, I express my emotions freely, openly, and proud. And unapologetically, I'm not ashamed of my emotions, my raising advocacy for mental health, or, I'm not afraid to showing my emotions, and if so be it, so mote it be, people think that's fucking weak. Well, so it's weak for a man, right? It's weak to embrace your femininity, your masculinity, your emotions. If you think that's weak, fuck you. That's what I gotta say. Fuck you. Right? Real shit. Brutal honesty right there. I don't give a fuck what you think. You can take your opinions and shove it straight up your motherfucking ass. And like I said, law of attraction, bending the will of the universe, power of the mind. Your mindset is crucial. Your mindset is everything in this life. I went through, I got hired at jobs. I passed through interviews, no problem. In my entire life, I've maybe been rejected twice. I swear to God, twice. Otherwise, everyone likes my vibe, Otherwise, everyone likes my vibe, because I embrace the authenticity of my collective spiritual consciousness, and my energy and my aura is just that. I embrace it to the max, and unapologetically being myself, embracing my individuality. So I tend to push that outwards, externally as well as internally, and I carry myself in a way where I really honestly just don't give a fuck. I really don't. And I'm sorry if that, well, actually, hashtag sorry, not sorry, for offending anybody because of me expressing my individualism. And this is the type of shit that gets people so hung up. They try to start beef and drama out with you because they cannot accept the conditions of their own reality and the toxicity of their own energy, of their own personality, the black in heart, or whatever, this, that, or the other. A lot of my past relationships, or some of these women I was trying to get to know, quote unquote, I put that in quotations because it was a joke. It's like some of these dating apps, social media, you try to get to know somebody, you come off as you're polite, you're professional, You throw a compliment saying like how gorgeous somebody is, how you love their energy, you like to get to know them, type shit. I mean, ask them how you doing, like how was your day, how you feeling, type shit. And a lot of times, like, people just like, boom, they just block you, or they creep up on, stalk on your profile, and they don't say a word. It's like, really, shit, really, like, what the fuck, like, what the fuck kind of shit is that? I just got to be real, like, throwing that out there into the universe. Like, what kind of fucking type shit is that? All I can say is, like, people are naturally intimidated by the energy of people like myself who are starseeds, who have higher vibration and frequencies of energy. So our energy, it's not compatible for everybody because we're not everyone's cup of tea, and because of how strong our aura, our intuitive energy, and our spiritual consciousness is, that tends to freak people out, it tends to offend people, it tends to throw them off guard, it tends to just fuck them up in all sorts of ways possible. I mean, there's no other way of explaining that, And I hate it that it has to be that way, but exposes a lot of, like I said, toxicity, fake people who pretend to be something that they ain't. And, I just embrace who I am. My videos speak, this channel speaks for itself. So this is it's in its own resume. And I said a lot of things, controversial or not, unpopular opinions, but never biased. No. I keep an open mind. I always keep an open mind. And I don't know, it's crazy because a lot of people, they just recognize you for your social status, for your, your physical attractions, or this, that, or the other, but they don't, we're so disconnected from reality and so intuitive and attuned, not with our higher selves, with the divine, or with spiritual energy, or the energy of nature, or anything else that's prevalent, like crucial and important, and a pivotal role into helping shape the forefront of our future and our present and our lives and our everyday existence. But no, these people, they're so enslaved and tethered and into the matrix that it's unreal. These people are barely even alive. They're barely even human beings. They're barely just hanging on by a notion of a thread, a morsel, a small little thread, of life. And they might like to believe that they know what life, human existence really is, but they really don't. And this is the type of shit that I try to raise awareness on and change the vibrations of this planet. Me as an individual person, influencing and helping to inspire other people like you guys, go on, contribute to like the butterfly effect and be a positive force into the world and never be a negative one, because type shit that I be on, like off camera, I go out every time I step foot out, and I've been doing a lot more recently, but I've been having to, tell, like, just try to inspire people, like change people's lives, and it's just throwing a compliment to somebody, holding the door open, allowing people to pull out in front of you, and, in traffic, or even shopping down the aisle in a grocery store or something, And, I mean, it's difficult because at the same time you come off as like, you're professional, but you keep your guard up, and it's just that type of thing, because I don't trust anybody. I don't fuck with anybody. I vibe with everybody, sure, but, type shit, And honestly, all I'm trying to do in my life is try to make the world a better place. And if it takes my own blackened heart to do so, how damaged of a soul that I truly am, then, I mean, it's just what it is,